Papa Pepper here with an episode of The Wild Man's Wild Friends. You may be thinking to yourself, isn't that a venomous snake? Isn't that a copperhead? And it is. Now, I will say this is a venomous snake. It's not poisonous. Why I say that is you could kill it, cook it, and eat it, and it wouldn't poison you. It has a venom that it can get in you through its fangs. Although it has a venom, it's rarely fatal. These guys live in the eastern United States, pretty much from Iowa all the way down to Mexico, Maryland, Massachusetts, all the way down the coast of Florida. They get just over 3 feet long, the males will. They're kind of a thick-bodied snake, so if you compared one to a garter snake of similar length, the garter snake would be much skinnier. A member of the pit viper family with the water moccasins and rattlesnakes. Now they do have this Hershey Kiss shaped pattern on their side. They're pretty much going to be a lighter brown or gray or almost pink sometimes with a darker coloration on it too. The darker is going to be kind of shaped like a Hershey Kiss from the side. In leaf litter and stuff like this makes a wonderful camouflage out in the forest. And because they're so wonderfully camouflaged, they don't flee when somebody comes along. Often if I see a snake, it'll take off. But these guys stay still, because if they stay still, it's harder for you to see them. And when it's harder for you to see them, you're more likely to step on them in a situation where you're wandering through the woods, stepping over a fallen log, something like that. Now, they'll eat mice, rodents, things like that when they're older. When they're younger, they'll eat some insects and other things. They, in the heat of summer, they'll mostly be active at night, but spring, fall, they'll kind of be active throughout the day as well. And then in the winter, they'll hibernate. They give live birth. And what that means is, one thing is if you're running around chopping up snakes, you chop open a mother snake who happens to be pregnant, you could have, another little pile of them to deal with. The young will be born about 8 inches in length, around 5 usually at a time, maybe like 4 to 7. If you see with the bigger one, it's got a darker colored tail. The young have either a kind of lime green or like bright yellow tail, and they'll actually wiggle it to try to attract lizards and other things to eat. So, like I said, with the rodent control and stuff like that, these guys, are an actual wild friend. They're fine. You just have to know what you're dealing with, how to avoid them, and if you do deal with them, how to deal with them. So, that's the Copperhead Snake, another one of the wild man's wild friends. Pop out.